Right, Saggies, welcome in. This reading is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Feel free to swap around the energies. As always, I could be talking to a cross watcher. These are general readings, so just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you're drawn here by the title, there's definitely something in here for you. So let's see where we're going. There's a lot of energy, a lot of planets transiting through Aries right now. You are a fellow fire sign, so that is a trine. It's a beneficial, flowing kind of supportive energy. You might feel emboldened by what's going on in Aries. We just had the eclipse in Aries. We now have Mercury in retrograde still in Aries. We have something very important at the end of April, Jupiter conjuncting Uranus in Taurus, and you're not so aligned with Taurus energy. It's sort of it's basically some kind of experience that's going to require you to take decisive action. All right, fire sign, you're good at that. But it's going to require tweaking and diplomacy. So there might be, let's hope you have some Libra in your chart because, we all have everything, but not as loud, not everything, and not as loud of everything. So, meaning it's not as powerful. Some of you may have no planets in Libra, and you may be like, well, it's nothing to me. You see, it's not you're nothing to me. But you do have that energy. It's just not as strong as someone who has a lot of planets in it. So I will say to you, Sag, that there might be some call for you to be courageous, but also diplomatic. Okay, so we'll talk about that as we go. Air, transformation. I shuffled a long time. I got that card for Taurus too. Transformation, more Scorpio energy with death and meditate. So there's some kind of end coming up, some kind of big change. And I feel like it's because you have changed. You have done some really nice work recently. You might be feeling that there are certain parts of your life that are coming to a close. You'd be right about that. I feel like some of you are stepping more into your spiritual nature, and that's naturally bringing some things to a close. There's also some things that you might have thought about one way, which are actually showing up in a different way. And what I mean about that is, let's take the word intimacy. Okay, you might be looking for more intimacy in your life, yet shutting out people, yet shutting out vulnerability, not showing yourself to other people, like not saying something hurt your feelings, or not saying something was upsetting to you, or not opening your heart compassionately to someone who needs it from you. And that those things are true intimacy. If you think of the word as intimacy only means sex, I feel like this is going to be a big change. Okay, you might be really seeing the spiritual impact of your ability to embrace unconditional love in a way that you might never have done in the past. Really cool. Underneath is this Nine of Cups, the Empress card, the World, wow, Emperor, Judgment, Lovers. Are you kidding me? Three of Cups and the Moon. And here's Death again. Okay. Wow. So I am seeing you as this feels like doing a lot of internal work, doing a lot of nurturing of yourself. You see how both of these cards are about the babies. Nine of Cups is about a wish granted, and the Empress card is very nurturing energy, Taurus and Libra. There's Libra. And it does feel like there's something here. Look at this, Emperor, Empress. This is what's going on subconsciously. I feel like the universe is bringing you together with your divine partner because you have changed, because the eclipse of the moon brought about some kind of transformation to you. Maybe you said no to a third party, or said, something you might not have said. There's something around sex here. Just saying. It's like the definition of intimacy has changed for you. The Judgment card is a crossroads. You have made a good decision here. All right. You're about to make a really good decision. Something that's more in alignment with the person you're becoming. Wow. There's a lot of major arcana cards here too. Death. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of 9 cards are major arcana cards. And the cards that I pull from underneath the deck are what's kind of working in the universal consciousness, what's kind of happening for us, even if we're not seeing it. Okay. Wow. Lots of amazing things there. Now, these cards, the ones from the top of the deck, are what's conscious right now. The Page of Cups, 9 of Wands. Turn that off. Hierophant. Some of you may be running away from commitment or have in the past, and you've decided not to do that anymore. You see it as a pattern. Hermit. Wow. Stepping into your power in terms of wisdom. I'm also seeing Taurus and Virgo here, and lots of Taurus and Virgo. That's very interesting. The 3 of Pentacles and lots of Scorpio. The Fool, King of Wands, there you are. Page of Swords, Ace of Wands. So commitment is coming. Okay, Sag, commitment is coming, and you have healed childhood patterns by becoming more vulnerable, by allowing people to see who you truly are without worrying that you're going to be blindsided or skewered or something like that. I just feel like you've embraced your wisdom and you're courageous enough to step into it. 3 of Pentacles right here in the timing card. This is about building something with someone. It's new. This is new. All right, Fool. Building someone. Well, could be building a baby. You could be building a family or building a baby. That's certainly possible. You could also be building your internal child and really be very, very powerfully seeing that maybe some kind of traditional habits or patterns or family issues have been really clouding your ability to grow and embrace a love relationship of true intimacy, of true connection. And I just feel like the moon had a hand in this. All right. The Aries eclipse, because we had Aries, a new moon is the sun and the moon sitting at the same degree. And that was 19 degrees Aries. And we also had Chiron there. All right. We also had Chiron there. So there's a lot going on. The North Node is also in Aries. There's so much about becoming a new you. I want to see what this is. Yeah, key. The key is meditation. The key is your spiritual alignment. And I feel like that's allowing for this change. I'm going to clarify what that 3 of Pentacles is. This King of Wands and the Page of Swords. You could be communicating with somebody. And this is a bold opportunity. The Ace of Wands and the Fool, a really bold opportunity to move into the future. What is this 3 of Pentacles here? Magician, another major arcana card. 5 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. Okay, you're dealing with somebody right now who you might be a teacher to. You might be teaching someone or helping someone who is having trouble with finances. 5 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles. There's something showing up here that you're in leadership. You're directing a path. You're helping someone. You're giving someone time and effort and energy that needs your help and assistance. I feel like this person is a magician. Okay, could be Gemini. Remember we said that air sign. But there's something about Gemini here. Gemini is about learning and communicating. There's some kind of really strong communication that's based on wisdom, that helps another person, that really, it's the toll you have paid. You shifted out of one way of thinking about this relationship nurturing them instead by giving them the benefit of your wisdom or teaching in some way. This could be to a collective, it doesn't have to be to just one person. But there's something here that's manifesting a brand new opportunity for you. A brand new love partner, a brand new opportunity, a brand new commitment, not built on the wounds of the past. Okay? Not built on the wounds of the past. The Fool and the Ace of Wands. Chariot. Knight of Cups. Page of Wands. And the Strength card. Okay. So it's almost like you have changed how you're seeing a certain connection, recognizing that they needed you to be the hermit. This person is, could have been in your life at one point or something like that. You thought of them as one way. So let's say this, let's say this is a former boss, okay? A former boss, a former colleague. You thought of them in that way. And they showed up to you. And so you just automatically put them in that same box, that this is a person who's talking to me from a work perspective, someone who's, or vice versa, someone who was a romantic partner in the past and they showed up. And so you kind of had that lens of that's who this person is to me. Something in this conversation flipped that around for you, changed that and said, oh, wait a second, they don't need that from me anymore. They need something else. So the boss could be becoming a romantic partner, or the former love partner could be becoming a business partner or something like that. Like it's really shifting around here. And I feel like those of you who are talking to someone who you thought was a romantic partner or who was a romantic partner in the past, you shifting, like maybe you wanted that again. You wanted that person to come back. You shifted into what they needed from you in a healthy way. All right. Not in a codependent way, but in a healthy way. Like this is, yes, I hear what you're saying. And this is what you need from me. Okay. And that ironically is the thing that turns them into a romantic partner. You got me? So this former boss may come to you and you're thinking it's a boss, but they really want love from you. And then the love relationship turns into building a business together or something like that. You see what I mean? It's like your perspective on who this person is was kind of baked into your past, and they are changing into something new in your life, but that's going to bring about something even more spectacular, more miraculous, more magical. Like if you get it, if you just are like, okay, right? That's what your job is to do, is to see this person clearly for what it is how they're trying to connect with you. If you're trying to connect with them in the old way, I feel like you get a lot of 5 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, like what's going on here? I don't know. A lot of confusion. And I just feel like because we have Mercury in retrograde right now, there could be confusion around the communication, or that sort of backflip in energy when Mercury's in retrograde gives you a chance to speak differently to this person. It's really beneficial. Okay. It's really a good thing. This Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, Queen of Wands, and the Star card. I love this because I just feel like you guys are you end up learning from each other. I think this might be a different little story here. There could be if someone was a love partner and they really want like business or work with you, what's going to happen is there's going to be somebody else come stepping in terms of love, because you're showing love to this person in a way that is meaningful to them. It's the way, like, you have a lot of intimacy, you're seeing things differently, your perspective on how love relationships develop or how work relationships develop completely changes. This is a complete transformation. Complete transformation. I do see a lot of water signs here. I will say Scorpio and Cancer have shown up. Pisces, definitely. So this is kind of, it's like cracking open your heart a little bit in a way that is aligned, like you're meeting this person where they are instead of where you want them to be. And I feel like what happens is This is a very, very healing experience. Very healing experience for you and for this person. It like brings in all kinds of other opportunities, whether other people, like you just kind of let go of all of these patterns that you've had, whatever's, the Mercury retrograde and everything that's happening in Aries, because Aries is about us and how we present ourselves to the world. Take a look at where it is in your chart. It falls in my 6th house and 7th house. Okay, so 7th house, it's the ruler of the 7th house. So how I start relationships is going to be different, is going to be more aligned with my bold energy of Aries, right? My own needs, my own desires, my own taking action. And this seems to me, because Aries is the first sign, it is the baby of the chart. There is a lot of learning that takes place when you dare, right? The energy of Aries is about daring to ask the hard questions, daring to see what's really in front of you, and and then there's compassion. There's all these other things that flow from it. Wow, I really like this reading. So what is this Hierophant doing here? This Taurus energy, like I was talking about with Jupiter-Uranus conjunction. Knight of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles. See all this earth energy here? Queen of Swords. You're going to get it. You're going to get it. This person, I feel like all of this effort that like, okay, well, I guess this old love relationship doesn't really want love from me. They do, but not in the way that I think. I give them love the way I can meet them at that place. And it like, ultimately it turns into commitment. It's going to take some time. It might take a couple of years. I know. Just saying. It might take a couple of years, but this becomes a commitment. This is like a huge, long reading. But I feel like you get it. I feel like you get it. And I feel like this connection that comes in. Now, you could seriously have another person show up. I see another person showing up. If this is like, if, you're going to get an opportunity to make a decision here about which of these people you're going to be with long-term romantically, which one turns into a business partner. How does this flip around? Does this person come back around? And like, because of your kindness, wants a new path with you in terms of a love relationship, or vice versa. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I feel like you see it. Queen of Swords. I feel like you see clearly that this is love. There's a different kind of love being expressed here. And it's a very healing kind of experience. It really is. This is very healing. I want to know what that Page of Cups is. Is there... Okay, Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune and Sun. Look at all these major arcana cards you're getting. Major arcana cards in a tarot reading. If you want to learn to read tarot from me, there's a link below. I teach a class. Major arcana cards mean a big transformation, a big change. This energy is critical to your life's purpose and path. When a lot of I know I pulled a lot of cards, but I've had plenty of readings where there's just a bunch of like 2 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords, 3 of Wands, all that kind of stuff. There's a smattering of those, but I'm getting all the pages here. I'm getting this message that this is incredibly dynamic and important. Timeline jump, because you're coming at this same thing. This person might have been involved in a pattern you had in the past, and you're choosing differently. This is a timeline jump. Definitely. So I'm going to go deeper into this reading. Let's see where we go. I'll take a look at what you don't see coming and get you some advice, and we'll look at timing around these things. So there's a link below if you want to continue on. Saggy, I'll see you over there. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.